Where's Lorene? Aphrodite. Yay. Nancy. Come on down, come on down. Anybody have a question right out of the gate? Anything that you're curious about? Yes, Debbie.
What inspired you to write this story?
You know what? I have been tinkering around. One of my favorite genres is horror, but it's such a tricky one to attempt because the horror audiences are incredible, but they will pick you apart if you don't give them what they want. So it's a tricky thing to do because you try to please so many. At the end, I think this one just came out of all of my childhood memories from Poltergeist and Exorcist and everything else. I wanted to make something that felt a little bit like the horror films of the past, where you have a lot of tension, a lot of build-up, some payoff, but not just a senseless story or a push-through story, but actually something that you can follow along and probably not even be a horror fan and enjoy. Anybody else with a question? Yes?
Yes, did you consult a psychic medium before you did this?
I talked to a couple of our friends that were also actors. We talked to them in regards to how to kind of look at certain things, and I think also Vesna or Aphrodite did so. Answer for yourself on that one.
Yes, I did my research.
Yes.
We cleansed the locations every time we worked.
I really enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Harley, the music score and sound effects, the credits went too quickly.
Oh yeah.
But, it's extraordinary.
Thank you. Wow, I appreciate that. Yeah, we had a lot of fun playing around with the sound for this. I for the first time, worked with a local composer, and it was really nice to be able to kind of sit with him and have him accessible, rather than what we've been doing so far is having post-production, a big part of the audio post-production in India. And they're phenomenal, really, really good. But I must say, having somebody very close by that you can reach out and talk to and work with a little bit closer was really cool.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nancy and co-producer. I just wanted to say, because I know we have some producers in the room, every one of the actors except for Lorene and Jan in the film are Michigan-based actors. Every person in the crew is a Michigan-based crew person. You can see where I'm going with this. Wonderful locations, very film-friendly.
Yeah.
Despite the lack, you would be amazed by what we can accomplish there, despite the lack of incentives. You can do films so reasonably priced there, and we would love to help you. So just get in touch with us, grab a card from one of us tonight, and we would love to tell you how easy it is and how inexpensive it is for us to help you make films in Michigan. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, we definitely have built an incredible stable of friends, whether it's locations or actors and whatnot, that I'm very proud of, and I think we get a whole lot of value out of. That's so cute. They're demonizing. Yes.
Yeah, I am Craig Muckler. I was influenced to become a filmmaker from one of the greatest ghost stories ever made, and this film here really came close to Robert Wise's The Haunting.
Oh,
with
love
the
it.
sound effects. Nothing happened, then it happens, and boom. So that's one of the greatest accomplishments I've seen. A great filmmaker. I mean, I mean, close to what Robert Wise did. I got to tell you that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I get a little bit struck when I hear these kind of things because we're just a community of people getting together trying to make you guys happy and then entertain you and tell a good story and make everybody who sits, whether you're in a theater or at home and watching it, you lose an hour or two, and you don't have to worry about the stress of life and everything else. So when you get those kind of accolades, it's huge, and it really means a lot to us. Yes.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Who played the mother?
Oh, the mother was Lori Lana. She's just absolutely spellbinding. I don't know where she was. She should be here.
Okay, well, her and Katie, you guys were awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite scene, them two going at it. That captures me really well every time. I get goosebumps when she goes off. Any questions for any of our cast? Yes?
How long did it take you guys to complete the film from start to finish?
Start to finish. So start. If you're talking start of this script that we ended up using till end of post-production, that was probably a year and a half, maybe a little bit more, about a year and a half. Yes.
I really enjoyed your film.
Thank you.
But my question is, do you think Harley is going to be the next horror superstar?
Oh God! You know what? I can't put any that kind of pressure on me. I think I got really lucky. I have an amazing cast, so I got to give them a whole lot of that credit. I can't grab that alone. But ask Giannis up here. We're talking legends, so we might as well go there.
If you don't have any questions, I can just say that it was a pleasure working with Harley, and I think he actually really got the feel of more of a classic horror film. That's what appealed me to this screenplay when I first read it. Not too much gore, more like you don't know what's going to happen around the corner, and you get, the fear sets in, and more like a Hitchcock feel to me. So I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
About the title. I want to know why that was picked to be the title for the movie.
I actually went on Google and started Googling demons. That was actually because I wanted something that will have a basis in mythology somewhere, and so I found Agramon as the gate or as the demon of fear. So I thought that was a really good premise, and I know that the demon of fear has been definitely done before. But I think it's so good that that's a place that I'd like to go back to. And I actually enjoyed this story. In order to make our characters for Zeb and Vesna, we developed a prequel, pretty much, that I would love to shoot one day. That was absolutely amazing. And obviously it ends with a whole lot of things that have not been cleared up just yet. So, yeah. But yeah, that's why Agramon's Gate came from the demon that I found that really appealed to the story, to be that demon of fear that we build all the way through by being scared of it. What else? Yes. Oh, yes.
I can't see where you are.
Oh, that's right.
Hi. The dialect. It was, well, it was it was influenced by Cajun and Creole. I wouldn't say it's 100% either one of those. I was kind of playing with it a bit. And I don't think I came to the dialect until a few days, like a week before.
Yeah, we were both. We had no idea what we were going to sound like when we were reading this.
When we were reading this, probably 2 weeks out, we didn't have.
No, we didn't have anything.
We were not yet. No accents at that point. We were trying to figure these characters out. I just knew that they had to be interesting and intriguing, and they need to feel like they've been through things. So that was what we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is kind of a funny story. Well, no, maybe I shouldn't tell it. Anyways, I didn't have the dialect yet, and I was working in New Orleans, and I had a rough night. Let's just say I had a rough night. And the next day I was completely obliterated and my voice was different. And I go, oh, yeah, I think Vesna kind of sounds like this. And then I went to Texas, and I walked into a hotel, checked in, and there was this huge group of Cajun people. And they befriended me, and they went through my script and helped me kind of alter the dialogue a little bit.
I have a question for Aphrodite.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have that look before the film, the look with the dreadlocks, or did you do that for the film?
I just did that for the film.
That was brilliant.
Thanks.
And your eye, Harley, did you come up with that? How did you come up with
No,
the eye?
that's Nancy.
Oh!
She almost gave me that permanent scar too, but it was my fault. I can't even blame you for that.
Trying to rip it off without me using the
Yeah, it's
cleaner.
supposed to be taken off a certain way, but it starts itching, so I just started peeling it, and it started looking like I had the scar permanently there for a minute.
So Nancy, you came up with the eye and the scars?
Harley had an
backstory,
idea of, the backstory from a previous event, but because we